Claytech Works, Unreal Engine, Cryware. Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Retrograde where plays Bravely Default 2, the final demo. We're now here. I'm super excited to be experiencing this with everybody and having actually decent sound. It was great. I've been looking forward to this for a while. I'm looking forward to actually streaming this for a while. And I want to do this now before it's about 2 weeks out before this game's out. So we got to try and do that 15 hour run of trying to figure out everything that's going on in this game. As you know, it's the load game here already has a load game because that was our autosave, my save from trying to understand this game. Got set you're not gonna see it today. Oh, and hi everyone, I'm Diego Nakaruzu Fortis. Sorry, Diego Nakaruzu Fortis. The curator of the channel that you're watching this on Twitch and on YouTube. The guy who plays the games and makes the stuffs on the website, www.retrogradeware.com. Your #1 fan site for urban, athletic, and casual wear. That I do, don't have to support by buying if you don't want to, but I have designs up there if you want to purchase and help support the channel. Get a sweet playlist link. But if you just want to donate and help make it easier for me to transition to a lifestyle where I can give more content to the channel and to this area of expertise, if this is something that you like, no pressure or whatever, you can go to ko-fi.com/deportstudios. It's spelled exactly as you hear it, but it's in the link you can do that whenever. I don't even have that link in the description because that's up to you. I don't want to put it there. If you want to support the actual store that this channel is named after, that's always cool because merch is always cool to see if people enjoy what I design and whatever. But enough about that. Oh, did I actually... Oh, I loaded the game. I've been playing a lot of Apex Legends, so I'm pressing my B button as if it's the confirm button, and it's not. That load took a lot too, and this is a preloaded game on the Switch. This game's huge. But yeah, so I've played through a few episodes of Bravely Default 2, the demo that happened last year during the beginning of all this quarantine stuff, and okay, the interesting thing about this particular demo is that it asks you for casual, normal, hard, as you probably saw from the final episode of the original demo of me playing the opening or just the beginning of this. This is us starting out over again. I only have so little time. I don't know if it's counting the clock now. So, and I don't... Hard mode seems like it would take far. That's just for... Hard mode is for people who already know RPGs. So we're going to go with normal. We're going to go with normal.
Now go. Return to the land. To your destiny. Cry out. Call out your name.
Our boy Seth. Green's a nice color for a hero. Chasing Mirages, Chapter 1. Okay, so we're probably going to have a playthrough of just understanding story. So we'll try and get through that quickly. And once we understand everything about story-wise in this section of the game, then we can try and see how fast we can clear it. On normal, anyway. Welcome to the demo. Thanks so much for downloading the demo. In it, you can enjoy a sizable slice of the game's first chapter, which takes place immediately after the prologue. It's almost exactly the same as the actual game in every way. Please note, the save data from the demo cannot be carried over to the game itself, as I was saying before. The demo is limited to 5 hours of playtime. There's a clock showing how long you've played for the top right corner of the menu. You'll also receive regular notifications telling you how long you have left at the top of the screen. Once your time is up, your current game will end, but you're welcome to select a new game and enjoy the experience all over again as many times as you like. There's also a trove of useful adventuring information available. If you get stuck, be sure to take a look at the tutorials. To find them, open the menu and go to the Travelogue, Memories, Tutorials. Alright, it's time to head to the city of Savalon. The quest indication icon will show you the way. Now, the most interesting thing that you got, Mithril Dagger found. Yeah, that's one of the biggest changes in this demo. If you didn't watch the initial playthrough, you can go back and watch it now. Although, this is probably going to be a better recording overall to start with, because it's just going to have better audio quality. So one of the greatest changes to the demo was that they added a bunch of secret items in the grass all over the world map. So it is always good to chop down any grass going forward. That is what they are telling you in this demo. I don't know if hard mode gives you more items, but sooner or later I'm going to hit more pay dirt. I got a Mithril Dagger already. Like, that's already great. Yeah, and then you got 5 pig. Whoa, 884 pig. Peg. I have no idea what PG means. It can be a variety of like currencies. Currency is not always like obvious. They will sometimes in RPGs a lot of the time. I assume if you're here, you're probably a veteran of RPGs and niche RPGs in the first place, because I play so many of them. But I also play other mainstream things as well. But in this case, this game is niche as heck. So the currency doesn't make sense. We got the upper hand though. Here's our first official fight of the playthrough. Should we change up the battle speed? Oh, okay. So what we want to do is, we are currently Miss Gloria, the White Mage. So let's go for defaulting. Pain into gain. Whoa. Should Brave be R? Shouldn't Brave be L? And default be R? Like in the original default games? I know I keep having this like thought pattern and I keep mentioning it, but I just kind of think it's necessary. Sharpshoot. Bash rush. Whoa. I didn't mean to press X like that. Okay. Now we know Miss Adele. Let's see. Qui-Gon Wave. Don't really need that. Is there a... Where are all the... I don't think she has any crowd controls. I'm supposed to be scanning these creatures too, right? Oh, wait. He's default defending, so it's like I have to use that. Okay.
This should do it.
Here I go.
Yeah, I should be examining as I run into them. Give me that information. Give me that information.
This'll do it. All right. You rang?
I don't remember. I think it was... No, not Fyra. There you go.
Away and fire your heats high. That'll do nicely. We wiped the floor with them.
Yeah, we did. We just sure did, Elvis. I mean, I was mostly the one doing... Right, but you assume when you're the character... Well, usually what happens in a lot of Let's Plays is that the person... The main character is the one you're assuming. So it's like, if you're playing... But that's maybe that's only for silent protagonists. Because Seth isn't silent. He actually has a voice actor and everything. And a voice. It's actually interesting. We don't do silent protagonists that much anymore. I think my latest memory of silent protagonist in a while is Subnautica's protagonists. But not Subnautica Sub-Zero, because that protagonist is not quiet. I wonder if that's if there's some sort of like message in that. And like, I mean, like, I'm a black guy, right? Hi, hello, yes, I'm a black guy. Not to make it political, but that's what I am. That's my reality. I'm not making this up. I'm just saying, like, I'm thinking about the protagonist in Mithril Dagger. Another Mithril Dagger, sweet. It's because she is a black woman, and it's like, are they saying that because she's a black lady, she's just loud and belligerent and always talking? But she's not belligerent or loud or anything, and black women are not a monolith. So, allow me. No, allow me. Oh yeah, she's got a bow. I think the bow is decent. Shouldn't waste white magic. I love this game. I just love the fact that, like, shouldn't be using magic that often. Burnage. Oh, that heals. Right in the soft bits. Eat some Qui-Gon Wave. Oh, it's like a... Oh, that's like a... That's Chun-Li's Kikoho. That's really interesting. I actually haven't checked their equipment either. A lot of things I could be doing. Vitality. Items acquired. Oh, White Lily. It's a flower. I forgot what flowers do. There's not enough time to talk about it right now. I'm just trying to go through this area. I have to traverse to get closer to Sylvan. So it's the only place that I'm going to be cutting down the grass. I don't know if it's like applicable to do this for the demo itself, because there's lots of good items that you could possibly find inside the grass here. Like you've seen, like, we dig up, cut up 2 Mithril Daggers. Like, who leaves 2 Mithril Daggers are like a really good item in most RPGs. Who you just leave them? You're just gonna leave them there, bro? Can't be doing that, bro. Oh, they came back. They respawn. The map is not your friend. At least grass stays. At least cut down things stay cut. Ward light. Oh, dark drops. See, like, that's the thing too, right? Like, you gotta cut every single piece of grass because you don't know what could possibly be coming, or that's good. got the money. And we're gonna need it. Because things are not expensive, and things are kind of expensive in town. I think this game is like designed so that you're supposed to waste time. Because you're trying to find everything. So it's like you gotta dedicate... Thunder Talisman, sick. You gotta dedicate time to like different... Wow, this man absolutely missed me. I've never seen that. Outmaneuvered? We didn't do anything. Oh geez, new man's them. Examine this man. Let me just, yeah, and, yeah, give me that information. That was actually an amazing turn. I should do that for her for always. Oh, ZR turns it off. That's good. But ZR is not default. Why is ZR not default then? Like, why would it not be default? ZR should be default. I should check the controls and see if I can make it default. ZR, because that makes more sense. Like, attack should just be L button then. Like, attack should be L button, and your main thing should be your LZ. You should be able to switch. You should be able to put those. In fact, like, what happens when I push? Oh, okay. Oh, well, our stick doesn't do anything, but as a button, that should do something too. Like that could be default. Why isn't even that default? Like, even that makes more sense as R being like, because that way R being brave makes sense. Ugh, it's not like I'm mad at the devs. I'm just saying like when you had L and R be your selectors in Bravely Default, battles went fast. Like, I don't think they had a battle speed thing. I don't remember. We got to play the game. But but yeah, like that would be better, because I'm pretty sure there's a Y repeat. Yeah. It's always good to read up top there. Yeah. Because that's what you want. You want repeats that really clear the area. Don't want to be spending too much time on any given enemies. And this area shouldn't have any enemies that are worth sticking around and like trying to loot from or get epic drops from. Dart! They are not worth that time and effort. Echo Herbs. Also, hi guys. Good morning. I started off pretty early. Oh no, it's not morning anymore. Hasn't been morning for a while. Dang, did not approach well.
The advantage is
The-
theirs.
They're feeling brave. They shouldn't be. Pain into gain. You wish it attacked through. You wish you could choose who, like you can't repeat. Oh right. See, like now when the enemy is that, like, you should have her Gloria's first move be attack, so that she gets one hit in always. This didn't kill everybody. Interesting. Here we are waiting. picking up speed, moving out of time, going head to head. It's a way of life. Gotta fall down and eat ground.
Easy breezy.
Gotta take the examine out of that. Like, I wish you could switch repeats. Switch, like, have slotted, like, it's like, repeat, switch, like, and then, like, that be another command. So you can say, like, switch with, and then put that in there. And then put, like, repeat, like, just hit Y for default for a lot of the time. These guys are still purple. Interesting. Oh, well, they were already beside each other, so why did it do that?
The wide open gets stuck in.
Okay, I guess there's a reason to examine now. Roasted chicken. Oh, that works out.
Does that feel better? Thanks for your help. Perhaps this might help. This should do. Sorry to be a pain. All right then.
Sorry for being a pain. Oh, Adele.
There is more yet to come.
Pain is a gain. Nice.
Easy breezy.
Yeah, when you have multiple enemies swarm you, you get better experience. So it's easier to level up when you have giant swaths of enemies be like all around you. Almost dropped my controller. Ruins. The ruins. We are familiar with those. We're not going there yet. I was just checking out the area. Let's go to the town. Gotten a few battles. Gotta focus on getting through this with you, story oriented first. Not like we're not gonna get a lot of fights out of the story mode anyway, because we're gonna have to traverse around this area either way. Handy hints: swinging your sword. Press Y to swing your sword. Why am I reading out things you can read for yourself?
And what of your own home, friend? Not good, I'm afraid. The lower floors are entirely submerged. Are we to be left with nowhere to live at all? What then? You're about to be made homeless, you say? Ah, come on now. I'm sure it can't be as bad as all that. Crikey. What is it, Alice?
Doesn't that word have cultural, like, providence? I love this game. It looks so cool. An oasis in the desolate desert. Savalon.
Well, it certainly looks like whoever took the water crystal came here. It certainly does.
Alrighty. Best go and have a wee word with the king then, eh?
Is that really such a good idea, Elvis?
Eh? Why would it not be?
Well, he's an important man, and you have a habit of putting your foot in your mouth.
I know exactly what to say to the great and the good, thank you very much. I am the great and the good. Nobility, born and bred.
You're kidding, right? You.
Don't look so surprised. Ah, you think I've never mentioned it before?
You haven't mentioned it before. Do you think I'd forget something like that?
Really? Well, if I didn't, it's because it's not important. We're all the same underneath, eh?
I cannot believe you sometimes.
You just said you couldn't believe him being nobility, and now he's saying like, well, we're all the same people anyway. It's like I mentioned before, but it's like he's not going on about it.
Don't believe that. But tell you what, I'll let you in on some noble knowledge by way of an apology. Kings, lords, emperors, all those sorts, they deal with more scheming and intrigue on the average day than most folks do in a lifetime. Which means they tend to be surrounded by backstabbers and spies. We need to be on our guard.
Man, just giving you that panoramic view. All in a We're gonna go to Savalon in a panorama? Water fills the streets of Savalon, but life must go on. After all, we cannot abandon our city. It is the only habitable place in this entire desert. Now, if I recall correctly, I'm pretty sure I played out a lot of stuff here, but I don't think I did that much. Can you see it? Can you see the magnificent house rising out of the water? Well, that is my house. I spent an enormous fortune on it, and now half of it is submerged. I suppose I can only laugh. Haha. Oh boy. That's life, bro. It's rough. You work your whole life for something and then boom. It takes 2 hands to wield the bow, but as a result, its power is greater than that of any one-handed weapon. And yet, its wielder cannot wear a shield, and so will suffer defensively. One must weigh up all the factors when considering which weapon to use. For every upside, there is a downside. That is what makes such tactical choices so compelling. No doubt. Crikey, a flooded city in the middle of the desert. It's quite a sight, eh? And another reminder of just what the crystals are capable of. I wonder what he means by that. Do we have a crystal? What did Elvis say again? We need to be careful around kings, as they tend to be surrounded by backstabbers and spies. It's not like him to worry about anything like that. Guess we really had better keep our guard up. Yep, when the comical reef is making sense, you know you gotta be careful where you step. Poison, blindness, sleep paralysis, dread, berserking, confusion, charming, doom. As a seasoned traveler, you know of these ailments, of course, and of their cures. No matter how powerful you may be, it means nothing if you are rendered unable to exploit that power. Oh man, if that isn't man, that's so topical when you think about it. That applies to life. If you're not allowed to exploit your power, you have no power. And the sad thing about that statement is that there are people in this world who just cannot get enough of that feeling, what power allows. Your enemy will deploy ailments in order to do just this, and if you fail to make adequate preparations, you will die. And there are other, more esoteric afflictions beyond those I have mentioned. Such spells and salves as might be necessary to counter their effects may prove to be your greatest weapons. Well said. Since ancient times, Savalon has gone to great lengths to secure a steady supply of water. Eye-watering sums of money have been spent. Indeed, it was often said that the water was the most precious commodity in the kingdom, and yet now we are desperate to be rid of it. The irony cannot be understated. Walking in this house. No one's here. Walking on paintings. Can't walk in here.
We wish to speak with the manager. Where is Lord Bernard? Hey, folks. First of all, I want to say what a huge pleasure it is to have so many of you with us today. Thanks for coming out. Is that Orpheus? The bard? Never mind your thanks. Tell us what you're going to do about the water.
People are saying it is Lord Bernard's fault, that the waterways he dug beneath the city are the cause of the floods. Is this true?
Mr. Orpheus, sir, could you please ask Lord Bernard to come and address the crowd? We simply wish to know the truth of the situation. Surely he owes us that much at least.
The